This is from Josh Brolin. I'm talking about a guy that we like a lot, Josh Brolin.
Yeah, I love Josh Brolin.
We read a comment of his about his sort of past friendship with Donald Trump before Trump was president.
Yeah, he was good friends with him.
And Josh Brolin said of Trump, "There's no greater genius than him in marketing."
That's true. I
True.
believe that. He's
Marketing genius.
He is a marketing genius.
Yeah, but
and I said right after that, Taylor Swift is a marketing genius.
she is a marketing genius.
Madonna used to be a marketing
She
genius.
was a marketing genius.
Way before
Yeah.
Trump and Taylor Swift. Because back then Trump was just a realtor, real estate mogul.
He wasn't just a realtor, yeah.
No, but he was a real estate mogul, but he wasn't putting himself out there marketing himself like that.
No.
Especially you knew Trump because you lived in New York City. That was really, you knew of Trump because of that.
Trump knew there was an audience out there for him.
And once he got on The Apprentice, that
Yeah.
really gave him...
Trump knew there was a constituency out there that he could reach by being Donald Trump full force.
Well, The Apprentice opened him up to everyone in the world, where people that were living in London didn't know who Donald Trump was. Trump Towers was really, and then Atlantic City, and then it rolled out. So that opened him. But he is number one marketer. Taylor Swift, Madonna.
They're right there together in
Those
the
three
old days.
are what come to mind to me.
Yeah, but it does take a certain rare genius to understand if I'm this will play. This will get me elected twice.
Yeah.
This will get me elected because there is a red state audience out there who will sit back and say, finally, somebody I can relate to, I can trust,
But
right?
if you think about the Beatles,
Yeah.
they were marketing, but they weren't doing it major. They had the little bobblehead dolls. My sister had John Lennon, but they had their movies. But they were explosive, really, without major marketing. It was
Okay,
just
but
their
now
music.
we're talking about real entertaining talent,
Well,
right?
Yeah, well, Madonna was entertaining talent, but she created a mystique around her that was a marketing mystique.
Okay, but the Beatles made music unlike any music
Yeah,
I've
so
ever
they
heard.
didn't even need marketing.
Yeah, but they were
just,
brilliantly marketed.
well, for their haircuts and what they wore, and
Well,
that
they were
became,
marketed.
But they really didn't push it. It was just everyone saw that. Everybody I know who
but they were pushed as the boys next door. Now they had the mop tops,
right, and then they wore the
Beatle
suits
wigs.
with the ties.
I had a Beatle wig.
Yeah,
when I was
but
in like 5th grade.
every actor, every singer, they say the moment they saw them perform, they asked their dad to buy them a guitar. So they didn't market themselves. They were just singing, but people were so in awe and mesmerized of who they were.
But always the irony was that the Rolling Stones marketed themselves as the bad boys, and yet they were actually good boys from upstanding, upper echelon families with money, and the Beatles were from Liverpool, from the mean streets of Liverpool, and especially John Lennon was just a badass.
But nobody went
He was a
out and
bully
marketed
badass.
themselves as in, let's get a marketing team together. They had a PR, they had their team, the Beatles, but it wasn't
I don't know how we
forced.
got off on the Beatles.
Because
from
I was
Donald
just thinking
Trump.
of how the impact, and we watched Hard Day's Night.
Oh, we did watch
quickly.
Hard Day's Night. Oh, I forgot
our
about
movie.
that. It's
Yeah.
another one where you just sit down. We're about to eat dinner because she cooked it in the
I cooked it
microwave.
in the microwave.
And she's bringing it in, and I'm just flipping around. And I see Hard Day's Night. It launched
can't-
MTV. It was the original music video. It's
got
just,
the best songs.
It's silly, but it's
just so
it's
good.
inspired silly. And if you start watching it, you can't stop because it's just so quirky, odd, funny, crazy.
The music is just
Great.
Can't get better than.
Well, the music is great, and I think it looks like, sounds
Yeah,
like they're
they're
playing
playing,
live
yeah.
to a live sort of.
and that was
it's
the
a studio
precursor
audience,
for the
but
Monkees.
it was a precursor for the Monkees, who were precursors for MTV.
Right.
And every music video that ever got made.
Right.
Hard Day's Night.
And then they did the other movie. Wasn't Help? Was
Help came after
They were
Hard
both
Day's Night.
good.
They were both
Yeah.
ridiculously good. Ridiculous,
Great.
underline ridiculous, but great. But again, Donald Trump, just he knows what works. Maybe it's instinctively knows it. I don't know how premeditated it is.
He's just a brilliant marketer.
Yeah.